Okay, so I teach you simple interest formula that is I is equal to PRT over 100. Okay. And after simple interest, there is another important formula that is like compound interest. Now I am going to start compound interest. Okay. For compound interest, we use another formula that is A is equal to P 1 plus R over 100 whole power T. And in this formula, we already know that A is like total amount, P is like principal. Principal means starting amount, okay? And R means date, T means time, okay? And if I want to find like I value, so after finding the A value, I will use this formula to find the value of I. Because A we will find with this formula, B we will have in the question, and now I can find I easily. Okay. And also, what's the meaning of E here? A here, where A represents total amount after 2 years, after 3 years, that how much amount in the bank after 2 years, how much amount in the banks after 3 years. After this, there is very interesting that when you use the compound interest formula, so we will use compound interest formula when when we have these words in the questions like exponential, exponentially. Whenever you see this word in the question, you will use the compound interest formula. And also some other words like growth rate. These type of words, if come in the statement, you will use the compound interest formula. And it also in the question, if examiner say that R increases, then you will take it positive. If you take R decreases, then it will be negative. R increases, then it's positive. R decreases, then it's negative. Okay. So these type of things like okay. So you can observe these are formulas. 1 to 2 minutes memorize these formulas. Then I start the worksheet questions. You must know this formula that is I is equal to PRT over 100. This is the formula for simple interest. And the other one like this formula for compound interest. And when you use compound interest formula, when examiner says about these two words that represent the compound interest, sometimes examiner write in the question find compound interest, then there is no problem. But sometimes examiner says simple find interest, and question have these type of words. That these type of words represent that it's a question of compound interest. Okay. So memorize the formula, then I start. So now I am going to start this question. And in this question, you can observe that he is a person and that loan like $50, $50 for a month. For a month. He charged 5% simple interest for the month. How much did J person have to pay to T? Okay, so in this question, basically, what is the principal amount? Principal amount is $50. And what is the rate? Rate is like 5%. And what is the time? Time is only 1 month. And after that, like what you want to find, how much did J have to pay? You want to find the value of A, which will be equal to P plus I. I know that what is the P value, but I don't know the value of I. So for this question, first of all, I try to find the I value, for which I will use the simple interest formula, that is I is equal to PRT over 100. Now I will put up the values like P value is 50, 100 as it is, and the rate is like 5%. So 5% is written already in the form of denominator. Now for time. Remember that for time, rate rate is given 5% simple interest for the month. I mean rate is given monthly. So I will take time also in the form of month. Remember that if my rate in yearly, then time should be also in yearly. But if time, if for example here he write yearly, 5% yearly, then I convert this time in the form of yearly also, because time and rate should be in the same unit of time. In this question, my time is 1 month and rate is also given for the month, so it's accurate. You put only one here because 1 month is given. And now further calculation, 0 will be cancelled out. 5 1 the 5, 5 plus 10, 5 or 2, it will be 2.5. That's my simple interest value, $2.5. And I want to find the how much did J have to pay. J have to pay. So J have to pay total amount, which equal to P plus I. I mean original amount plus interest. Original amount is 50 and the interest is 2.5. So total amount be $52.5. It will be the answer. It will be the total amount that J have to pay to T person. So $52.5 J pay J pay dollar from T person. Okay. So clear? Any problem here? Now I am okay. So now this question, J grandparents gave her $2,000 for police to put in a saving account until she starts college in 4 years. Okay. Her parents agreed to pay her as additional 7.5% simple interest on the 2000 every year. How much extra money will her grandparents give her at the end of 4 years? So the time in this question is 4 years. Simple. Because he in the last of the question, they said that how much at the end of 4 years. So time is like 4. And more important is that rate is also given in yearly for every year. It's 7.5%. And the P is also given, that is $2,000. And I want to find how much extra money. Extra money mean like I want to find. Okay. And you can read the question again, that its grandparents gave this amount for college to put in saving account until the starts college in 4 years. In 4 years. Okay. So now I will use a formula that is like I is equal to PRT over 100. Now P is like 2007.5, time is like 4 year over 100. So this one is the formula. And now I will find the answer by calculation. So 2000 multiply 7.5 multiply 4 over 100. And you can see that 600 it's like interest. It's like interest for this type of person. Okay, you can see if you have any problem, you can say that. I think $600 they will pay extra at the end of the form. Okay, so now for this question, like some first of all, I will write the data, and you can see that he is a person, and he offers like this interest, okay? Like I is equal to 8, 3 over 4%. And I can convert it in the form of improper fraction. 4 multiplied by 8 is 32, and then 3 will be add. So 35 over 4%. And what will be the value in the form of points? 8.75 percentage. Okay, they will read and offering this simple interest on account. Our $500 left for a minimum of 5 years. So the P value is $500, and the time that is like 5 years. He has $500 and thinks this sound like a great deal. How much money will earn in the 5 year? How much money will be earned? Earn mean interest. That how much the interest value in this question. And this one is not I value, it's represent the R rate. And I want to find the I value. And the examiner explained in the question that this question is the question of the simple interest. We represent here. So I will use the formula of simple interest. That is I is equal to PRT over 100. And now what is the value of P? P value is like 500. What is the value of R? R value is like 8.75. And the what is the value of T? It's 5 here over 100. And now I will use my calculation to find out the answer. 500 multiply 8.75 multiply 5 over 100. So it's like 218.75. It will be the interest value. Okay. I mean, he will earn this amount extra after 5 years. And how much amount? $218.75. Okay. So I think it's an easy question. Okay, so now next question, I am going to start this one. Okay, so now for this question, J is a person, J parents set an amount of money set when he was born. Okay, and they earn a 4.5% simple interest on the money each year. I mean, interest rate for this amount is given 4.5%. Okay. And further, when J was 15, 15 mean after 15 years, time is given 15 years, had a total of this. I think it's like a total, it's like a amount that is given after 15 years. Okay. How much did J parents set aside when he was born? I mean, you want to find the p value here. In this question, we want to find p value. First of all, I will use the formula that for simple interest formula, and that is like A is equal to CRT over 100. What I can put at the A place, P plus I. Rate, what is the rate? 4.5. What is the time? 15. 15 years. Okay. And I think this value is given, A value. And I can put the A value also. That is 1012.50. And now from this here, I want to find the P value. That will be the initial value that her grandfather her parents will be paid. So to find this value, 100 is dividing, it shift on the other hand and comes in multiplication, and also 4.5 and the 15 comes on the other hand and in division. Now you find the answer by calculation. I think it will be like 1012.50 multiply 100 over 4.5 multiply 50. So it will be the answer that is like 1500. So $1,500 will be the amount that his parents invest at the start of the lesson. Okay. So see this question. If you have any problem, you can tell me. In this question, you can see that it's not a total amount. He says here that account had a total of this interest paid on it. Okay. So it's like a total interest value 1012.50 is like a not a value, is like interest. In this question, you have the interest value, not a value. So I will write here like I also, and then simple I value is given as it is, no problem. Okay. And now after this, I am going to start the next question. For this question, I think K is a person and he received these dollars for her birthday. Her parents offer to pay 3.5% simple interest per year. So what is the amount? Amount I mean P is like $1 to $5. Her parent offer to pay her 3.5% simple interest rate. Okay. If she would save it for at least 1 year. I mean, time is like 1 year. How much interest would K earn? You want to find the interest value. And which interest in this question use simple interest. So simple, I will use simple interest formula. That is I is equal to PRT over 100. And then I will put up the values. And the P value is like 125. R value is like rate, that is 3.5. Time is 1 here over 100. Now I will solve it and try to find the answer. You can see it will be the answer of interest 3.5, and I think some calculation is missing. 1 to 5 multiply 3.5 uh, over 100. So the answer is 4.375. This $1 will be the answer as the answer of the interest of this question. Okay. So see this question. If you have any problem, you can tell me. Okay. So now next question. K, that is the same person that in the last question, and he decided now she would do better if she put her money in the bank, which paid 2.8% interest, compound interest annually. Was she right? So I will find the interest value after 1 year in this case. In the last case, answer is $4.3. Now for this case, first of all, I will write the value. T will be the same. I mean same case. R will be the like same rate. No, rate is changed. That is 2.8%. After the R value, time, I want to find the time, and time will be 1 year. Because in the main question he said for 1 year. Okay. And what I want to find, I want to find. In this question, I will use the formula of compound interest, that is A is equal to P 1 plus R over 100 whole power T. Now I will put up the values, and we can observe that T value is 125, R value is like 2.8 over 100 whole power T. T will be 1. And to find the I value, I can put at the A place, that is P plus I. It will be 125 plus I. Now calculate this one. 125, 1 plus 2.8 over 100 whole power 1. So it will be 128.5. And now to find the I value, 125 goes on the other hand and become negative. So answer is $3.5. Okay. Now you can see that was she right? No, she not right. Because with the help of compound interest, you can see that she get $3.5 interest. Actually, compound interest will have more benefits when it take like for more than 1 years. I mean for long time. It will be yes. We take $125 in this question because in the last question this amount he decide to uh, put in the bank. Okay. So same money, because he says here she put her money in the bank by compound interest. Okay. So she would do better if she put. Okay. Was she right? So then that's the reason I take $125 in this question. And now for so next question number 7. In question number 7, he says that suppose J person as same person in problem 2 put her 2000 in the bank, that is giving 3.25% compound interest annually. So this time you have this amount, that's for principal, and the rate is like 3.25%, but this is like for compound interest and annually. So next, how much money would he have entered there at the end of the 4 years. I mean, he want to find the amount value. So the formula that I will use, that is like P is equal to or like A is equal to P 1 plus R over 100 whole power T. And the P value is like 2000. R is 1. R is like weight, that is 3.25 over 100 whole power time. And time will be, I think, what will be the time? Time is like 4 years. Because it's written here at the end of the 4 years. It's like 4. Now you will solve it to find out the answer. So after putting all these answers, you can check that my answer is right. That is 2026.1. It's my final answer.
30 divided by
It's like
1000, sir.
I think in my calculation I write 1000. I think it will be 100. So I change 10 left, and then answer is 2272 2272.95. So this is the amount after, like you can see there, after 4 years. If you convert this answer into only points without decimal place, you can write it. That's also accurate. Okay, that is $2273. Okay, so it's the answer for this case, and the answer for question number two, that is like this one, $600 in the case of simple interest, and same 2000 after 4 years, you will get 600. But here, after the 4 years, with the same amount, you can get $2272.95. Okay, so it's a compound interest. And you can see the difference between the compound interest and simple interest by taking time 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Okay. And now for this question, I will use the same formula, that is like A is equal to P 1 plus R over 100 whole power T. And you can observe it's given, that is like amount. Okay. So 4250 is like for amount, and then after it, next P, what is a P value, I think you want to find. Just 1 minute, I am seeing it again. It's put this amount in the bank. So I mean it will be the P. P is given, that is like $4250. And after it rate is like 4.4%. And how much time? Time is given, that is 7 years. And what I want to find, I want to find how much was in, I want to find the amount value after 7 years. Now we will put all values here to find out the answer. So P value is like 4250. 1 plus 100, R over 100. And what will be the R? R is like 4.4. And whole power T, that is like 7 years. Okay, so in this way we can find the A value. 100 bracket of whole power sum. You can observe answers like in dollar, that is like 5745. This one will be the answer. Okay. To see this question, if you have any problem, you can tell me. Actually, you want to find out how much amount after 7 years. And because he write here compound test, so we use this formula and in the last we find accurate answer. So now I am going to start question number 9. And in question number 9, we have two type of data. I mean, we have two type of interest rate. Amount is the same for both parts. In amount is the same, but the rate is different. Here is 3.2%, and in the other is rate is like 2.9%. Okay, and I want to find a compound interest for both cases. Okay, what is the difference in the amount? So the amount in first case P1 plus R over 100 whole power T. P value is like principal, that is like 2500. 1 plus R over 100. R is like 3.2% whole power. Whole power will be like how much time? Time is 5 years. Okay. Time for both is given for 5 years. So we will take at the time place 5. And the same one I will write for the other one. But in this case, I will change some value. Is T. Rate is changed in the last part 3.2 and here's 2.9. Remaining part is the same. And now I am going to perform my calculation. Okay, so you can see that 42501 plus 4.4 answer will be like 5270.98 dollars. This one will be the amount in the case of 3.2 years, 3.2 rate. And now, no, I think what I put 4.4. No, it's 3.2. Actually, some sleeping. Okay, so it's like 4974. 4974.94 dollars. And now for the other 2.9. For this one, amount will be 4903.04. And now you can see that you find the answer for both one and which one is better or which one have more interest. So 3.2% have more interest. And it's like you want to find the difference in amount. Okay, so difference will be 4974.94 minus 4903.04. In this way we can find the difference. Okay, so the difference is like 71.9. It will be the difference for both cases. Okay, so check this question. If you have any problem, you can tell me. Okay, so now question number 10. Are wall listeners are parents talking about what would deal compound interest for retirement account. She wondered how much money she would have if she invested $2,000 at age $20 age. At this rate, compound quarterly 4 times each year and left it until she reached age 65. So first of all, you will find a time. 4 times 65 minus 20, I think it will be 45 years. And the rate is 2.8%. Determine what the value of $2,000 would become. Okay, principal is like 2,000. Okay, and the next is like is the rate annual interest compound compounded quarterly is the main thing. Compounding quarter. In this question, I will use this formula A is equal to T 1 plus R over N whole power N T. Okay. And what's the principal? Because time is less, so that's the reason I am solving this question shortly. It's 2.8 and what is N? N in this question is like 4. Okay. And we have 4 multiply 45. So I convert my question in the form of quarterly, and then you will perform your calculation and find the answer. Okay. So try to solve the last question. I think because my class is going to end, so there's a reason I am closing here. But I write the formula and perform my values. Only calculation main. You can perform your calculation. Okay, Allah Hafiz. Okay, Allah Hafiz.